get this winter weather day started with you guys. So we're going to start with our dynamic stretch. So if you remember from class, dynamic means that we're going to be moving while we're stretching. So we're going to do a standing toe touch. So I'm going to have my feet together, and then I'm going to reach down while keeping my knees straight, and we're going to go up and down for 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Keep those knees straight. Good job. Keep it up.
Hey kids, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Hey, what y'all trying to do?
One more time.
24 karat magic in the air.
All right, good job. This will get our bodies moving and ready to learn on this winter weather day. Okay, so our first exercise today is our jumping jacks. So remember, for you younger kids, we want to be in a star position and then pencil. Star, pencil. Okay, so we're going to do this for 30 seconds. Ready? Go! Good job, guys. Keep it up. Get our bodies moving this morning. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, our next one is our plank holds. So we did some push-ups, and some of the younger kids did some push-up holds today. This one is a little bit different, and I'm gonna hold it on my forearms. So when I'm laying on the ground, okay, I'm in a forearm position. Remember, I don't wanna look like a mountain or a seal, okay, flat like a table, and we're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. All right, ready?
Keep up.
Remember to breathe while you're doing this. Flex your abs. Make sure we're holding our glutes tight. If you start shaking, that's okay. That means your body's working. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Next one, our last exercise for our warm-up, side lunges, okay? So remember, we start with our feet together, we lunge in one direction, and then back to the other, okay? Remember, when we do it, we want to sit like we're sitting in a chair, not forward, not backwards, in a chair, okay? All right, here we go, 30 seconds.
So many pretty ones are me, and they know just how to keep up.
Good job. Getting our body nice and warm this morning, especially with this cold weather. Try to keep that chest up. Good job. A couple more. Hey, good job. Good warm up this morning. Okay, so our challenge today involves some toilet paper. Okay, so hopefully you already grabbed some toilet paper. If not, pause the video, go grab 1 to 2 different rolls of toilet paper. Okay, so I have my toilet paper here. Our challenge today is a balance challenge. So my first challenge is to place the toilet paper on the back of my hand and then see if I can sit down without the toilet paper falling off of my hand. So, get that toilet paper on your hand, balance it, try and hold it still, and then carefully down to the ground and try and sit down. Maybe sit down crisscross if you can and balance it, okay? This may take multiple times to try and see if you can do that. That is fine. Maybe you can't even do it, but this is a good thing to practice so that we can have some good balance, okay? So for the older kids, this might be pretty easy. The younger kids, this is definitely going to be a hard challenge, okay? So that is my first challenge, to start from a standing position, balance it on the back of my hand, and sit down, okay? So go ahead and try that on your own. If you're working on this, make sure that you pause the video and then resume it. Okay, my second challenge, okay, so I'm gonna grab my toilet paper roll. My second challenge is to balance it on the back of my hand again, and I'm going to try and sit down and then stand back up, okay? If it falls over, restart the challenge. So I'm going to sit down. Again, make sure you're careful. Okay, right now my toilet paper is a little bit wobbly. Okay, that's okay. Whoa! Okay, Coach B messed up on that round. So I have to start back over. Okay, balance it on the back of your hand. Try and sit down. Nice and slow, under control. Ooh, okay, so I'm in my crisscross position. Now I'm going to try and stand back up while balancing my toilet paper roll. All right, so I did that challenge. Again, while you're trying this challenge, make sure that you pause that video, try the challenge, try and complete it, and then restart it for the next challenge. Okay, so my last challenge is to see how many times in a row I can balance it on the back of my hand, sitting down, standing up in 1 minute's time. So I have 1 minute to see how many times I can sit down and stand back up without dropping it. All right, I'm gonna get some music going for this round, and go.
Break it. 24 karat, 24 karat magic. Fight the feeling, just put your pinky ring up.
One.
What y'all trying to do? Show me what you're trying to do. 24 karat magic in the air. So clear. Put your
Saved it.
rings up to the moon.
2.
What y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air.
3. Okay, so it looks like I got 3 in my minute. So, see if you can beat Coach B, okay? Make sure you put a timer on, or just follow along with that one with Coach B for a minute's time to see how many you can balance on your hand in a row. Okay, our next one is going to be a little bit more challenging, okay? This time, we're going to see if we can balance it on our head and sit down to start, okay? So, try and balance it on your head. My challenge is to just sit down. So again, take your time. Go slowly. If you feel it wobble, maybe you need to go a little bit slower. Okay, mine's a little bit wobbly, but not too bad right now. Whoop. Okay, I'm in my crisscross position. So that is challenge 1. So pause the video and try it on your own. All right, our next challenge with the toilet paper roll is to sit down and stand back up with it on my head, okay? So let me try this challenge. Find a good flat spot on your head, okay? But again, we have to try and keep our body straight up and down to balance it on our head. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and sit down. Okay, again, make sure we're going nice and slow to control that toilet paper roll. Okay, so I'm in my crisscross position. Now I'm going to try and stand back up. All right, so I made it back up, so challenge 2 is completed. So again, pause the video, try it on your own. Again, these are hard, so if it takes multiple tries or maybe you don't even get it, that's okay. These are challenging. These are things that you can work on to make your balance better at home, okay? But try and complete each challenge if you can. All right, our last one is again to see how many times in a row I can sit down and stand up in 1 minute time, okay? Well, let me get some music for us. Okay, we might just have to go back to the same song. All right, here we go. 1 minute. Crisscross.
Hey kids, put your pinky rings up to the
1.
head. What y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear.
2.
Kids pop it, showtime. 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 Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Go tell. Oh, they don't know. Go tell. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Shut up.
3.
Yeah. Siren thieves. Yeah. Pinky boys find a shoe. Whoop, whoop. Don't look too hard, not hurt yourself. No, to give the color red the blue. Yeah. I'm gonna
4.
keep up.
All right, good job. I went a little bit over that minute. There's 5 seconds, but good job. Okay, those are all of our challenges. Now, if you're looking for something even harder, I have a few ideas to make it harder. Instead of just sitting down, okay, we can try and go from a sitting position to see if you can lay down. This is going to require some core strength. Okay, so I'm in a laying down position. Okay, now I'm going to go back to sitting. Oh, it got a little wobbly on me there. 2. Standing. Okay, so that is one way that you can make it more challenging. Next way you can make it more challenging is to add another toilet paper roll. Okay, so instead of 1 on my head, now I'm going to have the Leaning Tower of Pisa on my head, 2 toilet paper rolls. Okay, can already feel it a little bit more wobbly. See if you can balance 2 on your head and do those same challenges. Get nice and slow. Oh, see? It's a lot harder than it looks. So, if you want a harder challenge, try it with 2. I'm not even sure how this one's gonna work, but I got a toilet paper roll too. See if maybe you can do a high toilet paper roll. This is going to require, oop, it's even hard to just keep on your head. A lot of balance. Okay, so if you're looking for different ways to make it challenge, try to lay all the way down from a standing position. Maybe you can add another toilet paper roll, or maybe if you have some amazing balance, maybe you can even try a toilet paper roll. So, thank you for playing with me. Again, make sure you pause those videos as you go along so that you can try and complete each challenge. And I hope you have an awesome